Hi, everyone. My name is Rui. Welcome again to the Music Success Show. Today, my guest is a hip hop artist from Chula Vista, California. At an early age, he was heavily inspired by hip hop, R&B, and soul. His first album was "Story of My Life." He has an album deluxe version following this up, dropping on February 2022 with additional 9 songs. Uh, he has a music video called Soul Cry, and he's dropping another video Christmas Day called Simple Remorse. CoKiid, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm blessed.
Okay, awesome, man. So you want to tell us a little bit about your story? Like, how did you start in music, and why did you decide to be in the music industry and be an artist?
Well, I always had a passion for music since I was a kid. My mom played a lot of oldies, so um, in high school I was actually DJing. I was not recording music, and my little cousin and my brother and a friend I met at San Diego High School, they were doing music, and I'm like, I like that. I want to do it too. So my little cousin Cardi actually showed me how to rhyme because I didn't know how to rhyme. And I just been going since then, since like 16 and a half. And it just slowly progressed. I went from like doing a lot of crunk music to um, just narrowing it down to my life, to talk about the things that I like. Um, and just realistic things. I'm not talking about things that I don't do. Everything that I talk about is true stories.
Right. Do you feel there was a point in your career as you starting or more recently when you had a breakthrough moment, or what, in terms of like, okay, this is moving, this is really what I should be doing, and I feel this is the right path for me?
Yes, my breakthrough moment was when I moved to Los Angeles. I've been here almost for next month to be 4 years.
Mhm.
And my first 2 years, I was homeless, but it was the best time of my life. Like my whole life changed. I got to get close with myself. I got to love and like myself. I got close with God. And I just made so many connections, genuine connections. People just they didn't look at me that I was homeless. They just looked at me as a just great person with a beautiful spirit. And so many people just encourage me. I have friends donate me laptops so I can actually do my music. I have people help promote me. So I was like, you know what, this is what God want me to do. He gave me the voice, and I'm just going to just tell my story. And I'm going to talk about things that's probably hard for people to open up about, or that don't know how to put it in rhyme form.
Awesome. And what were your biggest influences as you're growing up and listening to music?
Oh, whoa. I liked it. E40. I love Snoop Dogg. I like Too Short. And Kanye West. Like Kanye West, he got me through high school. He got me through my most difficult moments of every album was a difficult moment. And I related to how he dressed. I related to him just being himself and him believing in himself. Rather, if anybody believed in him or not, he believed in himself and he knew that he can do anything. And I like, that's me. I love that.
Hmm. Was there? Did you get any advice? What was the best advice you received so far in this industry in doing music?
The best advice was just being organic, just be yourself, and people will love you. I don't have to rap about things that I'm not doing. No, I don't have a big diamond chain. No, I don't have the Gucci or Louis Vuitton or any of those things. No, I don't have like 1,000 hot women. I'm just me. I'm just CoKiD, and my name actually, the code stands for co-pilot, and it's because that I'm not in control. God is. So God is the one that takes me where to go, and I'm just a co-pilot of my life. Because when I did it my way, it didn't work out.
Yeah. So you have quite an amazing story. So you already told us that you're homeless. Like, I guess maybe you already answered the question. But what was your biggest challenge in your life? What did you have to overcome to be at the point where you are now? Do you want to share that with us?
Yeah. My biggest challenge was alcoholism. I'll be 2 years sober December 26th.
Oh wow!
So
Congratulations.
yes, thank you. That was my biggest challenge because alcohol gave me a crutch in life. It was my voice, it was my confidence, it was it was uh it was the way that I can talk to women because beautiful women I'd be frightened to talk to. But if I drink this alcohol, I have all this courage. Um, I can dance good, even though I can't dance good. Not with the alcohol. I just thought it was doing all of those things.
Right.
Um, but when I got sober, I had to learn how to live life on life terms, and it was difficult because I have been dependent on alcohol so long to live my life, and it ruined my life. I had DUIs, in and out of jail, in and out the hospital, and I hit rock bottom, and that was me being homeless, living in my Dodge Durango,
Mhm.
and I just got tired of it. I'm just like, I've tried everything. I've tried to drink on the weekends, try to drink 2 days out the week, or I'm not going to drink all hard alcohol. I'm going to drink wine, beer. It didn't work. The only thing that I never tried was being sober. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working out.
Yeah, that's an inspirational story. Now, what success models do you have in place? Like, is there a way where you have a video out, you have an album out, you releasing more music? Is there a way? First, my question is there a way people can listen to your music and where? And second, is that a source of revenue for you, or did you find other ways to make money in the music industry? How is it working for you?
Well, you can find me on all platforms. CoKiid, CoKiid.
Mhm.
Right now it's not. No, I'm not. I'm not making no money off of music. I'm putting all my money in myself. I'm paying for my videos. I do my own recording. Um, and I pay for my beats. To me, it's just like I just love to do music. It's just I love to tell stories. I've been through a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things, and I just want to deliver a message, different messages for people. Just you can be yourselves. It don't matter who you are, what you are. You can be you and and love you, and also use my music to educate, to teach things to people. So that's my biggest thing is just to reach music. The money will come. I'm not worried about that. It'll come. My main thing is to use my voice uh to bring peace to the world, to bring empathy, to make people feel good, to just inspire. That's what I want to do.
That's awesome, man. That's a great message. How do you see the music industry today? What's your viewpoint on it?
Well, the music industry these days is like fast food. It's like it went from like, like the food industry, everything is produced so fast. Meat is produced fast in order to keep up with with how many people is on Earth. Just the overpopulation, and with music, it just went from being so genuine to just how fast can you put the music out,
Right.
and everything sounds the same. No disrespect to all of the artists, but everything sounds the same. The beats sound the same, the subjects sound the same, and I'm just like, what happened to people being authentic, just being themselves? You don't have to have this illusion of a gangster or a trap star or this person with all of these jewelries and cars and all. I mean, those things are fine, but I'll be wondering, well, who are you when you're not on a mic or when you're not in front of the camera doing a music video? Who are you at home? That's what's missing.
Right. Absolutely. You know what? I totally agree with you. I think we need a little bit more real stuff going on, and actually can be a role model for young kids and people than what's going on. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean there isn't good music out there. There's a lot of good music around, but I totally agree with your viewpoint on that. What is your favorite album of all times? Do you have a favorite?
ooh, wow, that's tough. Wow. Hmm. I would say that is very tough right there. I would say, um, in the last 5 years, the album that really touched my heart and spoke to me was the Kendrick Lamar "Damn" album.
Okay.
I mean, it connected with me so much. It was just so every subject that he was talking about just related to me. I listen to that now to this day. I take myself back to those moments of those things that I was going through. And it was just so spiritual touching to me. I love that album so much.
Mm. Awesome. Do you have like a favorite music tool you use in your day to day creation or artistry?
Reading, reading books and watching podcasts. I like to watch a lot of educational podcasts that just talks about real things that goes on in the world, that talks about history. And it's so many, you'd be surprised, like it's so much history out there that just unknown. And hearing these things and reading books, that opened my mind up to different words and different ways to use, like if you're describing I'm like this person, so I can say like um I'm like what's his name? What's my favorite guy? Let me think. Um, why can't Dr. Amos Wilson? I love Dr. Amos. I listen to a lot of his lectures, and it's just so much education in there, and there's so many tools to put in music.
Right.
That's what inspires me.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Now, if you were starting in the music industry today, right, like knowing what you know, right, what you've gone through, your experience and skills, what would you do differently if you're starting
What
today?
I would do, what I would do first is I would use my platform to inspire people to get connected with their inner child, because that is who we are. And we get so far from that because we come from different communities. I have to be this tough guy, or uh, mom and dad were so successful that I have to be like them, and we lose that inner child. And because of society of so many rules, like you have to be this way, you have to be all of this garbage, and being beat down in school because you don't have this type of pair of shoes. But understanding that these same kids that tell you that they don't even buy their parents buy their clothes. So getting back to that inner child, that innocent person that wasn't afraid of anything except uh, loud noises and falling down, but being able to just be free. My perfect example is Elon Musk. Everything that he's creating, I guarantee you, it's his inner child. I'm pretty sure when he was in middle and elementary, he was writing, drawing out like brick cars and saying what, describing how he wanted to be. And look at him. That is like the perfect example. the guy that has what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he has like the his thing is Virgin. He has cell phones.
Branson.
Yes, that's another guy that's in tune with his inner child, just creating things, and that's what we need to get back to. So I would want everybody like the hardest gangster, uh, the most successful business person to go back into that inner child and figure out what that little boy and little girl wants to do. Bring that back out, because that's where we most peaceful. When I was a child, like I was just having fun. I didn't worry about rules and society until you get older. Then all of that garbage comes and you get buried.
Right. Absolutely. Elon Musk is one of my favorite people. Really, is really inspirational. Even if you're not into tech, you just love listening to the guy. It's very inspirational. Now,
Yeah.
you have. Do you want to talk a little bit about your release on Christmas Day? You want to tell the story behind that?
Yes. So the release of that. So the story is called Simple Remorse, and it's basically it's a song that I wrote for my daughter, explaining to her why I'm not around. Me and her mom, we not on the same terms, so we're in a custody battle, and I'm not able to see her right now. And I grew up. Fatherhood is so important to me because I grew up without a father. I recently talked to my dad after 32 years on the phone, and it felt amazing. I still haven't met him yet, but fatherhood is so important to me, and I'm doing anything that I can to um, leave like a time capsule all over for my daughter. So as she grows up, she know that I was always there. I always fought for her, no matter what anybody said. You can go and you can look at this video, and this video is just like it's me. I'm starting off at work, and I got different clips because I always recorded me and her. I like all these clips of just me and her having a good time all through the video, and just letting her know that I love her. Uh, Times is hard right now. You understand later.
That's very, very cool. Awesome, man. Now, do you what's your goals? What do you want to achieve with your career? What is for you to have music success? Can you tell us what do you want to do with it?
What I want to do with my music success is I want to use my platform, my funds to first educate. I want to have I want to do this thing where every year we do back to school moments where we have these huge like parades for kids, adults. It don't matter if you're going back to school, and we want to celebrate that. And we also, what I want to do with that is mid school year is bring that back up. So kids, I have like probably like a war of like a couple $100,000 to spread to each kid. So we're gonna do like a mid school year. So bring whoever get the best grades get this. Whoever has like great test scores, you get this. And just to inspire kids to get back, that education is the key to everything. You don't necessarily have to be a basketball player, a football player, a rapper. If you use your mind, you can unlock anything. You can go above beyond. We need lawyers, we need dentists, we need doctors, we need police officers, we need more Elon Musk. We need people that can create things that can save the planet, that can create things to save humanity. And for me, those are the children and the young teenagers, to inspire them to go above and beyond what than me being a music artist. Use your mind to heal and bring peace to the earth.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. You pretty much summed it up. Now, let's say, for example, you would go to a different planet and you can only take three things with you, right? What would be those three things you would choose to take with you?
Um, I would take a camcorder. I would take my laptop so I can have access to podcasts and still listen to my great things and record. And I would take a Bible.
Awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. Is there anything you'd like to communicate to the people, like your fans who listen to your music, in terms of a message? Because I know you like a community person, right? You get involved
Yes.
like that. Is there something you want to communicate on those lines, about yourself and about the music you make?
Yes. My biggest thing is that we are not separate people. We are one people. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We all come from the earth, and we have to get away from. We've all had bad and negative experiences, and we can't let those things determine our future. So, uh, just because your check engine light come on, don't think of it as like, oh, my my car is going to break down. And if your car do break down, it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of cars out here. There's a lot of things, and the most important thing is the thing that you may think that will make like my life is over. You have to think, will it matter at my funeral? Or is it going to say, here lies CoKiD, car broke down on Market Street. He had uh, had a meltdown. Those things are not gonna matter. The
Right.
jury, that none of those things is going to matter at your funeral. The only thing that's going to matter is how much love that you gave to other people. And we have to always remember that the gift of joy is the gift of giving. The more we give, the more joyful that we feel, the more we manifest great things to us by giving. So we have to give, and we all, us by being one people, if we give to each other, then there's no room for people being homeless. There's no room for people that can't eat if we all work together.
Absolutely. CoKiD, it was a pleasure to have you here on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Absolutely. What's the best way for people to connect with you?
You can connect with me on Instagram, ITSCOKIID. Um, on TikTok, it's the same thing. You can go to my YouTube. It's CoKiD, CoKiid Craig. I have great videos on there. I have more music videos coming. And you can reach me on you can get me on all platforms, CoKiid Craig on Apple Music, iTunes, all of the platforms. And there's going to be some great albums coming soon. The CoKiD Deluxe album, Story of My Life, is going to be wonderful. So please tune in.
Please go and check him out. It's CoKiD. You can find on all the links and resources by putting in a search bar at musicsuccess.com, and along with all the notes will pop right up if you put in a search bar CoKiD. Thank you so much for being here, for being generous with your time. Was really a pleasure. Until I see you next time, and I wish you all the luck and all the success. Okay.
All righty. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
You're welcome. And to our guests, thank you for tuning in. And remember that We appreciate you, and we want you to be successful because your success is really our success. And I'll see you in the next episode. And don't forget to live your dreams. Until I see you next time. Bye bye.